So I guess there's a new strain of COVID, and they're trying to bring masks back out slowly and urge people to take their boosters. There's talks of lockdowns again. We're gonna lock down for the fucking flu. Like, this strain is not gonna be deadly. What happens, this is what I've heard, what happens with diseases like this is they end up getting weaker and weaker. They transmit faster and they get weaker and weaker. And that's why you've seen like the different strains that came out after COVID first came out get weaker and weaker. There's an election about to happen pretty soon, next year, and they're trying to do the same crap again. Like, I'm very interested to see if people actually go along with this shit. For instance, with the lockdowns, I don't see that happening, because we got a Republican Congress, so they would have to pass stimulus bills, and unless they cuck out, I don't see lockdowns. We've seen what happened with 2020, 2021, 2022. We're not gonna do that shit again. And the people go along with it. Obviously, the people on the left want this. They want to destroy America. They're all about destruction. They hide behind some type of moral ground bullshit. They don't care about anybody. They care about power. They care about their agenda. They all think the same. They're all the same. They're all NPCs. I'm sorry. They're worthless. Yeah, but it's like, man, and it's like I'm kind of worried that, the state I'm in is gonna go along with this bullshit. But there is a lot of people here that is probably really pissed off how things happened before. I know that this is a fucking left state for what. I don't know why these are left states. I mean, Illinois and fucking Wisconsin now, Georgia. Like, I know Georgia, but it's like Michigan. Like, these are traditionally hardworking states, and obviously the leftists are not hardworking people. But they are doing this because they don't want Trump in there. That's what it is. All because they don't want Trump. They're gonna do whatever it takes, and I'm curious to see if they try to take him off the ballot here in Michigan. I'll write him in. I don't care if they take him off the ballot. I'm writing him in. There will, if that happens, there will be massive protests. I'm not. It'll be bad. Anybody in their right mind, Trump versus Biden, or whatever the left can come up with, Trump is way better. 100% better. His presidency was so much better than whatever the hell that this crap is. Look at how Biden's treating Maui. Those people, the peasants in Maui. He came out and was like, "Oh, my house burnt down." No, it didn't. But they lie. Bidenomics. I see whoever's running his Twitter handle is like, "Oh, Bidenomics is working. Everything's working." No, it's not. They're lying. We, the working class, are being crushed. And it's not just corporations. Yes, greedy corporations are a part of it, but it's also the massive inflation. They keep spending money. They keep sending money to Ukraine. I guess they're sending F-16s there now. Like, stop sending fucking money there. Send your own fucking money. It's ridiculous. So I was talking about, and I don't know if I ended up saying everything I wanted to say, but when I say I am not advocating violence, we need to do everything peacefully and the right way. I am not advocating for violence at all. Yes, I study history. I study human nature. And when you see things going on like right now, which is pretty similar to before Hitler took over in Germany, and I'm sure like other places too. I think like the Spanish Revolution, I think it was in Spain, or I don't know. When you see like these elites, it's like most people don't fucking believe in politicians. When you see this happen, and you see that we don't change much, we haven't changed much as humans, people's gonna act out in violence, man. You've seen it in the past. Look at the Haitian Revolution, man. Like, that's what the elites are afraid of. They're afraid of a French Revolution. Let them eat cake. People get tired of their voice not being heard. Them keep getting kicked down and pushed away and not really given the time of day. And then people will act out in violence. And what's crazy is nobody's gonna believe the 2024 election. Nobody's gonna accept it. Whatever results happen, which will probably be lots of fucking cheating again. Yeah, FBI, fucking DOJ, come lock me up. I'm challenging that election. I'll probably be saying the same thing. Fuck you guys, man. Fuck all you guys. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can say, look, I don't have proof. It just looks really fucking shady. And they haven't done nothing to like solidify the voting machines or make it so it's more of a legit looking, at least looking voting thing. But they want more lockdown so they can do the mail-in ballots and do the same fucking bullshit they already did before. It's the same fucking shit. And you know, people see this. People see what they're doing. And when it seems like your vote don't fucking matter and you're getting piled on financially, because they will not stop spending money. They will not quit racking up the debt. You're seeing inflation. Like, I don't care what they say, man. Like, oh, inflation is down from last year. Yeah, but the cumulative inflation, it's high, man. Like, look at gas prices. $3.80 for gas. Food, it hasn't came down. It's still going up. And people are just going to snap. If this continues, people are going to snap. I don't trust the government. I'm going to see people act out in violence. Because that's what happens when negotiation breaks down, when people aren't heard no more. People end up getting violent. their grievances aren't being heard or like taken seriously. They feel like they have no other option but to turn to violence, and that's a real big possibility. And I'm surprised that other countries haven't, that I haven't heard of other countries like revolting. And possibly, here's a big possibility: people might just accept whatever the fuck happens, and no violence might happen either. It might be a little pockets, but like I don't see no overthrow of the government or anything like that. But and I'm definitely not gonna be partaking in any of that shit. But yeah, it's just it's so crazy that people wear masks. Like I see people wearing masks. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like you're my age and you wear a fucking mask. You're younger and you wear a mask. I understand, like maybe if you're old, but seriously, listen. If you're afraid of COVID and other diseases, get healthy. And the left is saying that it's racist to work out. So it's like they want people to die. And I heard, I don't know if this is true, but they had people calling into the Alex Jones show yesterday saying that there's some places that are talking about if you don't take the vaccine and you're on welfare, they're going to cut off your benefits. So that's why you don't want to be dependent on welfare. You don't want to be dependent on the government. And why would they do that? Well, they have to get rid of people. These people are parasites. So, they allowed this to happen. That's the problem, is these people allowed this to happen. And then now their solution is to probably genocide them. That's why I'm saying, like, euthanasia, man. Like, I have no proof. I just look at things for the way they are, and it looks like what happened in 2020, euthanasia. 2021. Using pressure to make people take some experimental thing. Yeah, so they're trying to bring this crap back, and I hope that people just completely reject them. Obviously, New York's gonna accept it, in California, because those people are that's just a whole different country. Like me thinking about going to California or New York, unless things completely flip in my lifetime, it's like me thinking about going to North Korea. That's the last place I ever want to go, is California and New York. And I wanted to check out New York. I've never been there before. I've been to California, but I wanted to check out Washington, D.C. and go through the monuments, see the big city and New York and all that. It's like, I'm fine if I don't ever get to do that. So, yeah, that's what's going on. And that's the rumblings, and they already started coming out with it in some colleges, and I think some federal. If you're a federal worker, like, you gotta start wearing these masks and shit again, even though they've been proven they don't do shit.